Alright, I gotta be completely honest. You know, this Genshin stuff with the Deyha issues and whatnot about her kit being terrible, her being a terrible character just in general. Some writers referring to her release as unfortunate. Streamers, YouTubers like MTash, hell, even Gotcha Gamer, all these guys, really do think a lot, like, don't they? They just want the meta characters, the meta defining characters. At the end of the day, Deyha, she's got an artifact set that's going to be coming out for her. I think she'll just be fine. Um, Arguments on her being on the standard banner, get her while you can at least once. Because look, I've been playing the game for, it's like, what, like 3 years? I've only gotten like, let me think here. I've gotten maybe 4 copies of Jean in 3 years. Diluc at 2. Chi-Chi, I've only had, I think, well, 1 Chi-Chi. Kaching, maybe 2 copies. So the standard banner, like, long term, isn't necessarily like a sign of death. Okay, it's not a sign of death. If anything, you get Deyha now because you don't know when you're gonna get her, because she's not gonna be popping up again outside the standard banner. Going back to if you go back to Tignari, I don't have Tignari, which, you know, he's pretty badass. MTash of all people. Got Tignari, he likes him. One of his main DPSers. He's on the standard banner. He was going to be like a limited release before he was put on the standard banner, and he plays them all the time. Most of these characters these guys complain about is just mostly so they can get views. It's pretty pathetic, honestly. It gets so tiresome. You know, it really does, because I've played Genshin for 3 years. You know, the glass is always half full. There's more room for improvement. Deyha's going to have an artifact set coming out. She has a unique kit, which is interesting. It's a different playstyle for people. And the majority of people in the Genshin Impact, there's just these few streamers. They're a very small minority of streamers. There's only a few people on YouTube. That's it. The MTashes, the Gotchas, all these guys and gals that are bashing Deyha's release. There's no reason for it. She has a unique kit, which provides a unique style of game. They just want characters that are more powerful, more meta-defining for their views. That's all they want. For their streams, that's all they want. That's fine. But people need to know that everything they say comes with a grain of salt. So we will see as time goes on how she plays, but you don't condemn her play style. One, they did that with Kokomi. I mean, the meta definers did that with Kokomi and the crit stuff. I still don't have Kokomi. How unfortunate. And yet they promote her all the time now. It's the same. These people are so in the moment and in the past, and they're directly comparing it. These SI users are crazy. So directly comparing it, and they just want to be better and better. I don't care. This goes to the main part. The majority of the gamers, the majority of the community, are in it for the story and the characters. The waifus and/or. She meets everything. She's got a unique kit to play with that gives lots of options. She's going to have an artifact set that comes out. We don't know about it. And in the future, we don't know about, you know, how other characters are going to sync up with her, with the synergy for all that stuff. It's yet to be fully defined. Chances are, she's fine right now. She'll be just as fine. So for those that are complaining about it, don't just get over yourself. Like, as time goes on, move on. It's not all about the meta. We have characters that are all powerful, meta-defining. I've actually refused to get extra constellations on any characters that I get. I refuse to get extra constellations on them. I keep them at C0 because I don't want to necessarily ruin the game for me. Because most of these characters, they just become more and more powerful. That could be like the Eulas, etc. I know a lot of people like Wu Tao's and all that stuff. But I don't necessarily ruin the experience of the game for me. I mean, I could constellation all the characters that I love, get them to C6 and just rule the game. But the meta is not defining. It is career defining. That's what it is. So for those that are either new to the game or they're confused by these meta creeps going around, promoting themselves through negativity, bashing characters like Deyha, Kokomi. We know Nilo as well was a big one. In fact, actually, they're saying very similar things as they did with Nilo. And everyone that I know that got Nilo, that was going to pull for Nilo, were happy. People love Nilo. The meta definers don't matter. It is the story definers. It's the people that are in the game that are play the story. So I want to get that off my chest because this is ridiculous. I'm sick and tired of every damn time a character with a unique kit comes out and it's compared with the past characters, even though they've been proven wrong. The majority of these folks have been proven wrong with past releases. Again, Dia's going to have an artifact set that's going to come out for her. It's ridiculous what's going on. But it happens every time. It's almost like an every week thing. It's almost like an every week. They're the minority in the community, and they can't handle that. So it is what it is. And they are a minority. That goes for, again, the M-Tashes, the Gotchas. Yeah, I mean, I like Gotcha, but he's gone into the crazy territory. And then you got, Techie? Oh, God, Techie's the worst. I'm sorry, Techie. You're the worst, dude. Absolute worst in terms of negativity. I've actually refused to watch any more of M-Tash's content. And with Techie, it depends who he's with, honestly. But by himself, I don't watch his content either. Most of these guys are just completely negative, and there's no placement for them in the Genshin community for negativity like that. It's ridiculous. And they're also doing it for views. So it's all about a money thing, really. It's all about money. That's what it is. So anyway, this has been DTM. For those that are new, take all these meta creeps with a grain of salt. That's what they are. If you love the game, if you love the character, know that she's got a unique kit. Play her how you want. She's not just dead in the water. You can make something out of her. She got an artifact set that's going to come out. She's got a badass claymore. There's going to be more characters. God knows how well or not they'll sync up. It all... the developers always try to balance the game in some way. So she's fine though, and she's fantastic as far as I'm concerned. Anyway, so this is DTM Exploded. Y'all have a good day. Thank you very much. I gotta get to work soon. So bye.